Good morning, Boobie Goaters. It's me, Erin, and welcome to Morning Coffee with Boobie Goats. And as always, drink it if you got it. Oh, what's this? When I drink butter, I feel like Butter Woman. Oh my gosh. New merch dropping. And there's also a code if you check out my store. It's in the description. There's 10% off, but you have to use capital Boobie Goaters. Or Boobie Goats, yeah. Capital Boobie Goats. All one word for 10% off. Okay, so drink it if you got it. I was worried it was going to be really hot because I made percolated coffee this morning. It's kind of hot, but it's okay. It's okay. And it looks like we're working. That's awesome. I feel like I look really shiny today. I might look shiny every day. I just shine on, shine bright, you know. Hi, Sandy. Sandy. I can't even talk today. Carnivore Diet is here. My God. Oh, I got a bladder control ad. Nice. Yeah. Go to the bathroom, please. You probably drank a lot of coffee this morning already. Alright guys, I do have a question going. Have you tried seltzer water plain? There it is. There it is. Bringing it in. And I do have the live chat up because usually Google just automatically puts on, not live chat, but something else. What's the other one that they call it? Top chat. I hate that. Because then I have to go to live chat because I miss what people say. And I'm like, ugh. And anytime I watch lives, anytime I watch lives, I'm like maybe a minute behind everybody, and I hate that. And I have to like kind of refresh the page all the time, and I'm just like, son of a gun. Anyway, Boobie Goaters, it has been. Yesterday is crazy. So we have LVP flooring in the kitchen and family room. And when you live with a bunch of kids and little ones that like to spill stuff all the time, even though they say that it's like leak lock guaranteed or all that BS, it is not. And so I was sick of it, and I was like, it's time to get rid of this flooring. So we had the kids destroying yesterday, taking up everything. That's why this is more pushed over and everything's kind of wonky, because we're re-putting down a different floor in the kitchen and the dining room. I mean, family room and dining room, because the kitchen and dining room were kind of connected. It's pretty long here. And my husband said he's going to get rid of my island. And I'm like, but I love my island. Where am I going to put stuff? And he's like, we got to put this flooring down. Let's just do it. And then we'll maybe a pub table or something. I don't know. But I'm just like, ugh. This is where I work, man. Don't even start. I don't even know. I would have to go back into the living room, which is fine. It actually would have been fine to do a live in there, but looks like I got a teenager asleep on the couch, which is crazy. So we've been working. And then I got my cup in the mail. I want to get the Boobie Goaters one because it's really cool. I'll get it in black probably. Whenever that YouTube decides to pay me. I didn't make enough money last month. I was like, dang. I was close, but dang. Alright, so I actually have goat notes. And I wrote them down so we could have maybe a fun live stream, maybe not. But first, let me scroll to the beginning of this little chat here. And I know Sandy was first because she was like, hey, I'm up. It's 3:30 in the morning. Where are you? And I was asleep. And then Bonnie's here. Good morning. Josephine. Dustin's here. Juliet's here. Roll call, right? Is everybody here? It's 4:30 for Terry Sue. Lisa's here. Hi, Bill. It's 4:30. Dang. Yeah, I usually I will wake up at 4:30, but I will not get out of bed until the alarm goes off around 5. Honestly, even when the alarm goes off at 5, I'll kind of get on my phone, go to Kiltsy's live stream and hashtag KMT, but I know I'm never going to win. I know that, but I still try, and then I go back to sleep, and then around 5:30 I'll wake up. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down just a smidge so I don't miss anything, but that's okay. I made, actually, in the drip coffee pot thing, it does 4 cups, and I made coffee and already made fatty coffee there, and then I was like, I'm gonna use the dang percolator and make another one, so it'll just stay hot, and hopefully I don't drink it all during this live stream, so I have some to drink during Old Man Carnivore's live stream, but if not, bring on that seltzer water. And it looks like, I've heard Dustin say this before, that seltzer water makes him more thirsty, both plain and flavored. That's crazy. But I get it, because of all the bubbles, maybe. I don't know. I think that's why I still, like, my tummy sometimes is kind of, like, pooched out, and somebody was like, carb belly, and I was all like, carb belly, excuse me. No, I think it's seltzer water, the bubbles, because Cindy was talking about, like, when you drink bubbly water, sometimes you don't burp it all out. It just stays there. And I'm like, well, dang, too bad, because I like very bubbly water. And I'm glad I like that. And I'm glad I'm addicted to the bubbly water. OMG, my geese are on the road. I'm going to throw something at that kid and make him chase him down. Okay. That's not good. I need like a little blinking sign that goes, doo-doo, be back in a minute. I think they're, I hope I don't stop anybody else. You're honking. Coke Zero doesn't have the same impact for you. I think if I had a Coke Zero, because I actually talk about this, I've had a diet, what was it? A diet root beer. And it was just celebrating maybe like 6 months carnivore, and I was just like, it's diet root beer, I'll be fine. I drank like a little bit of it, and then 30 minutes later, I just felt really hungry, like I had a sugar crash. It was weird, and I didn't like that feeling. So I'm like, no, not for me. So I don't do it. I drink the fizzy water all the time, and I don't care, because I used to drink beer a lot. Like when I'm not nursing or pregnant, I used to drink a lot of beer. So I feel way better just drinking bubbly water, and I don't care if it gives me a belly, because that's way better than the other stuff. All right, maybe I ran through it a little quick. There we go. Everybody's on the live. I might have to like maybe take this kitten and make him sit here and go run and get my husband to get the kids to get the geese off the road, because I bet you they're just like right in the middle sitting on it, because they love to do that. That sucks. I was hoping, like, usually Scarlett's up, Veda might be up. I did wake her up for school. If she comes out here, I'll have her wake somebody up. Okay, but I do have, let's see, the cat is like pushing the camera. Hold on. Hey, big chunk, come here. I fed you. What are you doing up here? Hey guys, look at Prince Philip. Ain't he cute? Look at these little kittens. They got so big. Look at these things. They're massive. Go. Cats are so much fun because they land on their feet mostly. Just feels like coffee. I hope I didn't miss anybody. Honestly, I just like ran through it really quick. But I have some questions for you guys, because I thought, wouldn't it be fun to ask some fun questions? Now, I wrote them down in crayon, in goat notes, because goat notes, sometimes I do this, so we have something to talk about. Maybe. Yeah, go for that cup. Go grab that cup of joy. Isn't it like midnight for you, Josephine? Girl. I heard if you make like hot water and you emulsify like a quarter stick, like maybe just a little tablespoon of butter, and you drink that in a cup, and you can pretend it's coffee, but it actually helps you fall asleep. I haven't tried it yet. I usually get really, really tired after I eat, and I'm ready to go to bed, so. Oh man, so yeah, I fasted for like, I think 30, maybe 31 hours, because we were working, and I just didn't feel hungry, but around noon, like my tummy hurt a lot, and I was like, well, maybe I didn't drink enough water, and I definitely didn't, and so I had to have like salty water. I know you have 10 children. The wee ones are often on camera. Do your other kids just not want to be a part of social media? That is correct. They do not. They do not want their faces on there. Sometimes I get them though walking behind me or around the screen. Loretta will sometimes make funny faces. Veda comes on occasionally, but and Isaac sometimes will talk in the background. He's that really deep voice kid. And sometimes he'll be on too, but I don't think he likes to do camera stuff. And I know Pete and Eloise definitely don't want to be on there, but I catch them sometimes. Just for fun. And plus, this is like home movies. They can watch these a million years from now and be like, look, that's me. You know? The younger ones are easy. They like to be in here. Since you're a carnivore, doesn't your hubby call you beefy cheeks every day? No, he doesn't call me beef cheeks. But that's hilarious. Alright. So, what is the dumbest way you've ever accidentally hurt yourself? Go. You have a few minutes to answer that. I think the worst way, I was sweeping. And I barefoot in the house, you know, and in the kitchen. This is at my old house. And I'm sweeping in the stairwell and cleaning up. And I stubbed my freaking toe. Like, right where the corner of the door jamb is and whatever. And I hit it really hard. And I heard pop. And I was like, ow! Holy Moses! I just stubbed my toe. And then, like, the next day, like, it hurt, you know, throbbing and all that, and it hurt, and it hurt, and it hurt. And the next day, I look at my toes, and my pinky toe, and the one next to the pinky toe, is that the one that goes to the market? Or, no, went to market? And the other one, wee, all the way home? Anyway, both of them, friggin', they were black and blue, and I freaked out. And I remember my mom telling me, you just have to tape your toes. That's what they do in the ER. Well, I went to the ER because I've never broken anything ever. And so I got... kitties. So I had to, like, they went and taped my toe together. And they said, oh, take some aspirin. Or not aspirin, ibuprofen. And you'll be fine. And I'm like, so I could have just took some ibuprofen and my toe wouldn't hurt that bad? Dang. Josephine says she notices coffee doesn't keep me up, but can cause me night runs. Oh, to the loo. Well, yeah, that'll wake you up. Gee. They're supposed to be conservative with those ads. My bad, guys. All right. So, let's see. Bill's having his first carnivore coffee with 3 tablespoons of buddy butter. I can't talk. It's so early. I should be awake though. Let's see, it's 9:30 p.m. Special day. Can do anything. All right. I'm gonna hold the camera. The cat is right behind us. Dang it, Prince Philip. Just go somewhere else. You're done knocking stuff down. You burn yourself all the time cooking? Oh man, I had like grease splash back and like hit my arm. Oh, it's probably gone now. Oh, interesting. Okay. I was taking apart like the greenhouse before I turned it into a trampoline greenhouse. And it was like made of like very, very flimsy metal. And it kind of snapped. So I was trying to pull it apart without unscrewing it because that takes longer to go get stuff. And the stupid thing snaps, hits back, and not here, but right here, I got a scar that looks like an A because it snapped back and cut into my skin. And I probably should have went and got stitches, but I was like, it'll be fine. Let's duct tape this and keep going. But now I've got a little scar that has an A on it, like Avengers, guys, like a superhero. There it is. Secret squirrel fell out a tree because a branch snapped that you were hanging from when you were 20, bruised your back, but it didn't hurt at first. But later, when the jiffle tried to jump on me, oh no, that's awful. Ow. You keep getting kicked out when the commercials play. Yeah, they're trying to do something weird. Sorry about that. And Brody just started your walk, 24 miles to go. That's awesome. I feel like I walked 24 miles yesterday, but I didn't. It was just lots of squats. All right, let's see. The dumbest thing you've ever done was continue to weight train on very sore shoulder. I've done that. Yeah. It's pretty awful when you do that. I didn't tear my rotator cuff, but I hurt it pretty bad. Joint displacement, tender tear. Ooh, 8-month recovery after surgery. My condolences. Justin almost ripped his pinky toe off. Walking through the bedroom. Walked next to a laundry basket. Toe caught in it. Kept walking. Oh my gosh. Sandra laughed and laughed and just taped it up. Yeah, that's what they do in the emergency room. Oh, last year. No coffee today. Oh, okay. I don't know. Maybe I read that wrong. I could do that. I got dyslexia. I can. YouTube Premium is so worth it. Yeah, I get it. Jiffle's what you called your girlfriend. Ow. Ouch. Ow. No, like, seriously? Bruised back. So nobody else? Did I go through that too fast? Alright. Lisa said, jumping when I was a kid. Bit through my tongue. Ooh! And the doctor said it would fix itself. So you didn't have to get stitches on that. That's good. Yeah, tongues are pretty neat things. Burn them on hot coffee. Maybe the next day they're not so bad. But that whole day when you burn your tongue, you could feel it. Like, I don't know if I have any more. Like, I obviously do because I always do dumb things and I end up like the stupid bee that burnt my arm. Look at that. It's still kind of there. I had like bacon grease pop up and burn on me, but it's totally gone. Went away. Oh yeah, the YouTube Premium, I think they do give everybody an offer for like free for a month. Or if you just you don't want to do it and they just keep offering it. It's something they offer so you don't have to watch the commercials, right? I don't know. You nearly broke your neck once jumping down the stairs at a party. The top of your head hit the corner of a landing above. Oh my gosh. I'm glad you didn't. But gee. My brother did something like that. He was on a bike. He wasn't wearing his helmet. Flung forward off the handlebars and hit his head so hard that he was in the hospital for like 2 days. It was crazy. Ooh, how many stitches? Ow. That is not good. That was like the other day when I had smashed my finger. I couldn't believe how much blood. It was everywhere. And I was just like, it's just like a little bit of my finger. And I just didn't have it in the way. 4 staples. They stapled my son for his little scratch on his leg. They gave him 4 staples. And when they took him out, the nurses were like, why did he staple you? Why didn't he just sew you? And I was like, I think he wanted to play with the staple gun. The doctor kind of seemed like he did. He was like, I want to try this. I'm like, okay. First time I've ever heard of stapling up legs. That's got to be crazy. Yeah, head injury would be a heavy bleeder because you have all those little tiny vessels and veins, little vessels, blood vessels. Yeah, and YouTube Premium is ad-free. You can watch lives or videos without the screen on. You can also access YouTube Music too. Oh. Hi, Cindy. I missed your live yesterday. Sorry, we were just tearing up the house again for fun. It's always fun. But no, the kids like knocked a board out and I look under it and the subfloor is wet and I'm like, oh my gosh, this stuff didn't work. We're gonna have to tear it all out or it's just gonna rot and it's not good because then you will rot your subfloor if it's wet. In certain spots, like where I have the water cooler, where the kids spill the dog water all the time, near the sink, when they do the dishes and they slap water everywhere. It's those stupid LVP things that say they're life-proof, waterproof, lies, and more lies. I think my kids put it through the ringer though, all the time. It was a long time ago. Oh wow. Yeah, no, your husband had the surgery. Yeah. Did they tell you it was at 11, or did they have you show up at 11? Flash has got to get his cavities done on Friday, and we're supposed to be there at 9:30, but I'm going to show up just a little earlier, and they probably won't even start the surgery till 1. Lisa likes tearing up houses. They're always changing your mind. That's good. I was thinking in here, just for like fun and easy, eventually I would love just to do, what is that, tile? Because we bought the tile. I got the tile. I would eventually love to tile this, but I don't want to right now. I don't feel like it. And plus, in the winter, tile's kind of cold. So I was like, what's something that we can put down? And then I thought, you know, vinyl flooring, I've had that in my old house, and we put it down in the kitchen, and I loved it. It was really easy to clean. The kids didn't like, when they spilled water, it stayed on the vinyl floor, and it was easy to like mop up. But this time when I put it down, I'm not going to glue it. I'm just going to put it down and kind of tack the edges and put down like transition strips so they can't like rub their feet against it and rip the vinyl. And it's way cheaper too. So why not? Just, it looks nice. That's why you wear slippers. I wear flip-flops usually in the house. It's easier for me. But I just think it's like that, and these two rooms, it's always like the two rooms that are messed with the most, which is the family room and the kitchen, are never complete. They're never, because that's the most hanging out. So the other rooms in the house are all maple flooring, and that's just, you know, a lot of mopping, but still not as bad as carpet. I'm glad we don't have carpet, because I just, little children, carpet, especially the ones that go to school and bring home things. I hate carpet. The end. All right, I've got another question. What are the 3 scents, like smells, that you like? I can answer that one. I like chamomile, I like lavender, and I like mint. Those are the ones that I like. But then I also like eucalyptus and tea tree oil smells. I guess that goes in my mint category. I'm not sure. But those are something that you can answer and keep the live stream alive. And I will scroll back a little bit. I hope I didn't miss anything. You have carpet upstairs, plank flooring downstairs, upstairs bathroom and laundry rooms too. Yeah. We did plank flooring in the, it's gonna be the laundry room, extra bathroom, half bath, whatever. No, it's gonna be a full, because there is a shower in there, and we're gonna tear it out and put in like a whole bunch of tile in that room. And I was like, what was I like? I don't know. That's what we're gonna have the tile at, and move the washing machine and the dryer out of my kitchen and over there finally. And then we put LVP in there. And then the cat decided to have kittens, and she kind of, I don't know how she got under the floor and in the house like that, but she had her kittens everywhere. And she was a bottle baby cat, so this was my fault. I didn't get her fixed right away. And she did not want to take care of these kittens, and she kind of just dropped them everywhere. And so we had to actually tear up the LVP flooring. We had to tear up the floor, the new floor that we put into that room to make it a bathroom, and find kittens. It was awful. I was like, this flooring cost me $70 a box. Why are you doing this? Why? Oh. God rest Chocolate Muffin's soul. She was a sweet cat. The week before she was gonna get fixed, she crosses the street. She's never done that, and she didn't make it. That was awful. Oh, Jackie's here. Do you guys know any scents? Let's see. Lavender, vanilla, and grilled meat. That's a good one, Lisa. back to school already. We're next week. Next week. I was going to homeschool, but the reality is I'm not really good at having a set plan to do stuff. And with Flash, he thinks homeschooling is just summer break. And I was like, okay, let's have this plan. You're really good for the first month of school. I've got this book. So when you don't have homework, if you do this book with me and we finish it all out by the end of the month, I will personally go down there, withdraw you from school, and get an umbrella school, and we will homeschool. And he's like, I gotta do work. So I don't know how that's gonna go. Scarlett's cool with going back. I'm just not focused enough in everything that I have to do during the day just to like homeschool. I don't think I could do it. I mean, I guess I could, but also I don't think they'd ever learn if I had to homeschool. But I'm gonna try. Emmett, I'm gonna do pre-K with Emmett and Rocky. I can sit them down and they'll work, and they'll do work because they like to do that. They're little kids. Flash, on the other hand, he I don't know. If he does this little thing that, like, if you do this workbook and if you're good at school for just a month, if he does that, I'm gonna have to, like, buckle down and make schedules and do stuff, because I know homeschooling's easy and you can get it done in 2 hours and then they just play all day. So if he would do that, I don't know. I'm still like, it's such a gray area that I haven't jumped into yet, and I'm worried that I'm going to mess somebody up if I got to homeschool them. Oh. Tanya, good morning. And Dustin doesn't know what smells is like. Sandra likes Bath and Body Works. Plug and wall things. Vanilla, maybe? Who knows? I'm sweating. It's kind of hot. This coffee's hot. Maybe I should drink the one with my face on it. This is such a funny cup. Ooh, patchouli, yeah. I love patchouli. Incense. Oh man, frankincense, patchouli. Ah. Mint mojitos. Steak on the grill. I can't say that. I got that scent, the marjoram. I got that before, and we looked it up because we were wondering what to use it with. Just used it with pasta, didn't we? What? Hi, Vita. The geese are on the road. Can you tell your dad to wake up Isaac and get them to go all the way down? People are honking. Yeah. Thank you. They're doing no homework this year. I'm not sure how I feel about it. She's going into first. I have one going into first. Yeah. I think no homework's great. It never helped me. I don't know. Did it help any of you? I would learn it, get it, hold on to it in my head, go home, look at the homework, and be like, son of a gun, I forgot how they did this. And then I'd have to ask somebody for help. And when I'd ask people for help, they'd be like, you got to do it on your own. or they would help you, but they're screaming, no, I don't want to get the geese off the road. Oh, good morning, Rick. But it just never really helped. And like with Flash, sitting there with him, I have to sit with him for like so many hours to get him to do homework. And I'm like, homework? No. Do it at school. Let them relax at home. Because they have their bus ride. I was like, what if I pick you up after school, but you ride the bus to school? I can do that. Because their bus ride's like 2 hours max. It's awful. They're the first to be picked up and the last to be dropped off because of how far they decided to move our school district to a different school instead of the one that was 15 minutes closer. Nope. They got to be like 45 minutes away. So stupid. That's the only part that I want to... Yeah. Homework is total crap. It can all be done with AI. Finally, Rick. Let the computers do it. Oh my gosh. Alright. I think we've done this one before though. What's the weirdest thing that you've ever eaten? And Rick is here, so he'll let us know. He drives to and from school. Yeah, I used when I was living closer in town, I would. When I lived in Ohio, I wouldn't. I'm not gonna wait on the bus for that. I'd pick up the kids. I think I had to anyway. They were really close. They were like under 2 miles. They did have a school that we could walk, and we would walk some days in the morning. Which I was like, yay, exercise, and the kids were like dragging their feet the whole time. I don't want to go. You don't like cloves and root beer. We're thinking about getting like a sassafras tree. Raw octopus. Yeah, chewing a tire. Exactly. The weirdest thing Alfie's ever ate. Good morning. Well, you know, it's supposed to be good for you. When I had the baby, one of Ada's friends' moms was like, hey, I'll pay you for like a bottle full of breast milk. And I was just like, weird? No. We had bicycles when I was in school. Yeah, you could bike. Weirdest thing, overcooked rattlesnake. Is that just as chewy as octopus if it's overcooked? It was really sweet surprise to me. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it would be, yeah. Because it's sticky. Deer tartare. I don't know if that's weird or not. You don't have another handle on that because it fell. Your game system. I'm sorry, Isaac. And I thought it was connected to something too. Was it charging? Did it break?
No.
Okay, good. Sorry. Yeah, people were honking. That's why I had Beta wake you up. Sorry. Alright. Okay, so Jackie says she's picky. The worst ever ate was octopus. Oh, your husband ate Rocky Mountain oysters. He knows what that is, right? But not at the same time. Wasn't that like a fear factor? They made everybody eat Rocky Mountain oysters, but they were boiled and they did not look good. They did not look good. You've had them too, Juliet? Rocky Mountain oysters. Oh, jeez. An old German man gave me a schmaltz on toast. Well, at least you tried it. Here you go. You had alligator once? Yeah, I've had alligator. Kind of liked it. But if you do overcook it, it's also gross. It's also gross. Somebody had it, and they were like, I don't like it because it was too rubbery or something. And I was like, well, that was overcooked. You want to cook it just right. Kind of tastes like pork. Day 21 of BBBE. You're down 20 pounds since June 1st. And you're down 36 pounds overall. That's awesome, Alfie. Gran. You know, I found batteries while I was tearing up my floor. And I need to find my, I got to weigh myself. It's been a minute since I've weighed. I'm probably the same, though. I feel like I am, so I really don't care. But I feel good. And I hope you're feeling good, too. Lisa likes alligator. I saw, like, at that Jungle Gyms, they did have kangaroo. Maybe next time I'm in that stomping grounds, I'll probably pick up some. I hear it's gross, because Carrie tried it and it was gross. Or gamey. I don't know. They look like they didn't want to eat it. There's steak restaurants in Colorado that serve them deep fried and breaded. Oh. There you go. Wasn't there, like, a restaurant, and it would, like, have, like, alligator burgers and bison burgers, and they had all sorts of weird meats. I forgot what it was called. It was a thing. I remember it being a thing, but it didn't last very long. You feel great, and you don't have sleep apnea anymore. That's awesome. Congrats. That's really good. I swear I don't snore, but my husband says I snore, so I guess I have to believe him, but he actually snores, and he sounds like he saws logs, man. I'm just like, you snore. He's like, no, I don't. And I was like, let me record it. I never have my phone ready to record this, but it is loud. Okay. Iguana's better than gator. Well, I haven't had iguana. I wonder if we can get iguana jerky at least. I've tried all the different jerkies of all the different animals. Let's see if I missed any. Duck testicles. That's the weirdest thing you've ate, Rick. I'll believe it. Let's see. When we did the octopus. Okay. I'm going to pop back down to the end of the chat. Where are we at? We're pretty good. We got like 10 minutes. I do have a dumb, like, these questions seem kind of silly, but let's see. You did the weirdest thing you ever ate. What's the most absurd thing you've been tricked into doing? That's a good one, right? Bison is expensive in Ohio. There was this guy and he was selling bison. Like, he has them. I don't know if he still did, but he was like advertising on Craigslist because they were getting taking them to the butcher. And a half bison was like $1,500, and I was just like, that's a really good deal because bisons are big, so that's a lot of meat. And I haven't seen him advertise since, but I hope he still has a farm because like I've had a bison chuck, like a steak, but it was probably supposed to be a roast, and I got it at Kroger of all places, and it was discounted for like $4, and I was like, I'm gonna try some bison, and it was really good. I liked it. Ground bison at Walmart's $10 a pound. June bug grubs. I feed those to the ducks. Anytime I dig. You can't think of anything strange you've eaten? You just posted like this weird thing. What was it? But you haven't eaten it. It was, what was it? Peanut butter Oreo or something? What was that? I saw your post, Dustin. And I was just like, that looks gross. I think of oil when I see like Oreos and crap. Like it's all oil. If you read the back, it's just oil, oil, oil. And not even sugar. I think it's just high fructose corn syrup. Which was really fun reading the back of my husband wanted to make the kids French toast yesterday. And so he got everything for it. And he was like, I need to get maple syrup because we're out. And I'm like, okay. So we were at Walmart and we go over to get the maple syrup. And he was like, let's just get a cheap one. And I'm like, no, the cheap ones are bad. And this one company actually kind of turked me when I read it. It said, no high fructose corn syrup in the front. And it was like Log Cabin, I think. And they're advertising no high fructose corn syrup. So, okay, you look at the back of the label and it's like corn syrup. I'm like, well, it's not high fructose. I think they're made differently. And he was like, wait a minute. You mean all I need to do is grab some K-Rope syrup and burn it, and that's maple syrup? And I was like, no, ew. Just get the maple syrup if you want to give him maple syrup. But we ended up not getting any at all because I had some honey at home. I was like, I have a thing of honey. It's huge. Nobody's using the honey because they don't know we have it. It's in the back of the cabinet. You can use that. And so he ended up doing that, and he burnt basically all the toast. I told him the secret to the French toast. Like, you could make, that carnivore bread, you could do French toast with that. That would be really good. But I was like, you need to use more eggs than milk. It's like, use 4 eggs, use a tablespoon of milk, and mix it really, really well. Add a little vanilla or cinnamon, whatever you want to do, or both, and mix it, and then use that. I don't know where I would, because my husband isn't really carnivore, although he says he is. Dude, I think he eats out. I'll believe it. I think he goes along with me, but he won't do a lot, like, go all the way, so, I mean, it's a pity. But I got him so far to do, like, he has his cheat days, so Monday, Tuesday, but he's off this whole week. This is his vacation, and we're just tearing up stuff and rebuilding things. So he thinks it's cheatcation, and the kids can go along with it. So this has been hell on earth. It is so loud. It is so crazy lately because he likes to get them the popsicles and all that. But it's really hard to find decent popsicles too because they're all full of high fructose corn syrup. I'm just like, son of a bitch. And they don't like The stupid organic ones that I pick up for them because they taste like crap, they will tell you it's disgusting. So I'm like, just don't eat them. Have frozen fruit and suck on it. Like, boom, there's your popsicle. Easy. They're like, you're so mean. I'm not that mean. I'm just like, you know, it's better for you, I guess, if you're a kid. Because you move around more. Here we go. Maple syrup is yummy on pancakes. If it's real, that label thing was BS. What if you were like old grandma and you're just like looking for some healthy syrup and you know it's not real syrup anyway. You guys all know this. Like the good syrup is the more expensive syrup. And pancakes are nasty. Dude, pancakes used to like just stay in my stomach. Maybe that full feeling, but like the terrible full feeling. Let's see, Jackie says, you know, one of the, I can't remember who it was. Somebody did French toast both, and it was no bread. It was just eggs, and dang, I can't remember who did it. There's this, like, you guys were talking about this recipe, and I did it for the kids, and they loved it, but they needed something sweet on it to eat it. I was just like, what? Just eat the eggs. Yeah, it was, 8 eggs, butter, and I think cream cheese or something like that, and you mix it all together, and then you just cook it. You can add cinnamon to it, and it kind of tastes like French toast. Maybe Jungle Gyms will have it. I'm surprised they don't sell humans. Oh, God. Wait, I missed something. What the heck is going on? Low sugar ones have sorbitol in them. Yeah. The low sugar, no sugar ones are even worse. So it's just like, what? You can't even do anything nice one time because I just feel like it's just disgusting. Did it drop? Aw, did it drop? Are we still on? Because I was going to end it. Did it drop? Did we freeze? What happened? I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. My phone just went boop. Okay. Okay, I'm back. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm back just to say goodbye. It's time to leave. Dang. Still got questions. Oh, you think it was YouTube? I don't know. It could have been. I'm using the Prism app, and they just had a weird update, and they probably messed it all up. Are your chats even being shown on the screen? I don't think it is. No, they're not. I can see them. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Hi, Lat. Good afternoon. You use Prism too? Yeah, they just had something weird, and now I can see your chats, but I can't see them here, so that's dumb. That sucks. Anyway, I had a really great time with you guys this morning. You woke me up. I'm up now. Thanks. And good morning, Amy. You only use it as a camera, not a streaming app. Oh, that's a lot of things. I just use my phone, so I could probably use this computer. I need to get one of those weird little ring lights that clip on the camera, and I think it would look pretty good, actually. All right, I'll see you guys. I know where. If you want, check out Old Guy Carnivore. My turkeys are on the other side of the road now. Okay, I really gotta go. Bye, everybody. Jeez. How did they get out?